Well, it looks like I got this shit together now, but I'm not so sure. So I mixed up my what do you call it? Root and grow, 3.5 teaspoons to a gallon of uh, water, and I'm probably not going to be in the shot. I probably need to be lower, but that's okay. This is just me doing something to keep busy, and maybe I need to pause this for a minute and make sure I have everything together and have a couple sips of coffee. Now I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and hope that I'm getting this down and that it's live. I don't know. It says it's live, and I need to go to my other channel and see what it's doing. But, whatever it is whatever it is. At least I'm filming something now. So, the first thing I need to do, I need to be able to soak it in something. So, I need a container that does not have a hole in it, and it needs to be close by. Just a small container. I see this is called not being prepared. I thought I was, but hold on. Let me see if I can get something to dip these things in. Let them sit for a minute. Okay, that didn't take too long. I got a little container, and I'm gonna start with the one that's right in front of me. Um, I think I'm gonna cut it off close to the main plant, so it's just dead at the bottom. And I really want to do this big one, but I'm gonna start with some medium-sized ones at first. That might be. Uh, I could maybe just stick them in the container. I might not need this. I'll put it back here for now. And I'm gonna take off the first one, which is this one right here. Done. Damn. Somehow the wind screwed it up. I'll take that off. Woo, there goes the leaf. And I'm gonna take off a couple of these bottom ones. Probably I'll even make some collard greens. Yeah. This may or may not work, but I'm still gonna give it a try. How many should I take off? I know these are gonna die. That's what they always do. This is an experiment, so I'm gonna just try it. This one I'll cut 4 of them on there. I'll cut this one off too. Let's see how that's pretty much in the bottom of the pot. That's the bottom of the pot. Hopefully that'll do something. I don't know. So that's enough for me to dip it in here too. So I'm gonna sit it in there and let it sit for a while. I think I'll do a second one too. I need to do that big one because it's really growing too much. There's two big ones. I'm not gonna do the big ones right now. That's too big. I think I'll take this other one right here too. It'll be okay. Greens and ooh, I don't like that leaf. It's got some crap on it. I don't know. They probably all got crap on them from where we live. I'll go with that too. And I'm cutting them all off. Usually I just break the things off. Let's see. Man, that's a little big. I think I'll cut the bottom a little bit more. Yeah, I think that's what I want. I don't know. It's all a big experiment and take one more leaf off. Boy, but I'm going to have some collard greens tonight. And I got a gazillion of these things. So that's 2 of them in there. I could take a smaller one, but I only have 2 pots right now. I could find 2 more, and I don't have a lot of dirt, so we'll see what I can do about that. And I hope this is recording. If it's not, it's just not. So be it. I need a drink of coffee. This is gonna be a deal. Yeah, this is gonna be a little bit of a problem. But it's okay. It's all just fun. What can I say? But I got a lot of these to put in the ground, these bigger ones. I need some slightly bigger pots. Let me see. I got some more pots right over here. Let me grab a couple. Oh, shoot. I even have some underneath the table. So I got to just decide what size pots I'm going to use. Yeah. Those are littler. That's a tall one. Okay, so I got some tall ones that are not. These are all the perennials Leslie bought. Containers for those. Those are good. They'll work. I don't like that one. Let's see. Okay, so these are all short ones for little ones. That's kind of a big one. Kind of a big one. Kind of a big one. Okay. All right, I got pots ready. So I need soil. I think what I'm gonna do is mix up this rooting soil with some of the herb and vegetable food. So I have a big yellow container over here. I'm gonna get and use some of that. Okay. Oh, I don't like these. They don't have drainage. Okay, so I'm gonna put some soil in here. Those will sit for a minute. That's good enough. I'm not gonna put too much of this. Actually, I'm really trying not to spend too much soil because I don't have another bag of soil. So there you go. Half of that. I'm not gonna use that for anything else, but whatever. Then I got this giant bag of, what is it? Fox and Soil Fertilizer Company. What is it? Ocean Forest potting soil. All right, well, there you go. I got Ocean Forest potting soil. All right. Something to scoop it out with. How about that one? The one I don't like that doesn't drain. It'll make a good scoop. This is really the soil that I bought for this. And I need to mix it up. Ooh, my little table's not too sturdy. Ha! Okay. more in there because I don't want to have to mix it again just yet. So I'm going to fill this thing up and use all the dirt in here. And I don't want to keep digging in this thing for more dirt. Soil, rather. Okay. That's enough for me to be able to mix up. I'll put that to the side. Mix it a little bit. My little table's not all that sturdy either. Oh well. Okay, that's good enough. Need something to wipe my little hands off with. Okay, I'm gonna move these because it's not necessary for them to be on the table. I'll just throw them on the ground over here. I gotta wash them anyway. Another sip of coffee. I'm gonna move this container here because I'm not gonna use it yet. And put this on the edge over here. Put the dirt. Okay. I don't know how long I should leave that in there, but from what I've been doing, any amount of time is better than no time. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll pour it in that vase, and then I'll put more in there as I do this, and I'll get the dirt ready. Eastern boys and Western girls, but I don't know if I want to get it up on the leaves. That will be a problem. Okay, just don't put as much in there. God damn. Use your head. Yeah, because I need to get more in there. Otherwise, I'm going to take a long time to do this. There you go. That ought to do it. Now I could sit them in there and let them. Yeah, there you go. That's good. I'll put it right over here. Now put the top on this in case it falls off. Then I don't have to mix it again. Alright, put that over here out of the way. That's two, but I'm going to cut off more. Where'd I put? Oh, there's my cutters. Well, so I'm live, I hope. I'm going to look at my other phone and see. What am I doing? Okay, well, am I live or not? Yeah, I am, but I can't hear myself now. Because whatever. Okay, I turned off the radio because I'm here. So how do I share this? I could share it. I'm going to try to share it with Ren. So this is all just one big experiment. Yeah. Okay, well, cancel. What is that? Okay, that's all working out. I know you're just watching the table now, but that's okay. Uh, so somehow I have to be doing this from the phone. Oh, I mean from the computer. All right, well, anyway, back to what I was doing, sort of. I'm going to see if I can't just share this with Ren. Uh, share, message, Red, and Benjamin. Done. Okay, so maybe it's just paused here on this phone. Actually, I'm going to close it, and then I'm going to turn my music back on. Hopefully, I can do that. Yeah, yay, I got music again. And I need to get a chair or be lower, or this needs to be higher because you can't see me. That's all right. I don't care. Although I do have a chair somewhere. Ah, it doesn't matter. Okay, I'm going to do it like that because it's going to spill out anyway. And I think I should pour a little bit of that stuff in here before I put those in. But I'm not going to do any of that yet. Let them keep soaking. So these are bigger. I'm not taking the bigger ones. I should take the bigger ones because they're kind of in the way, especially this one big one right here. This one really needs to come off. Okay, so let me prepare for that. I got two little ones, so I'll put some dirt in here for this one. Yeah, and I just need to lean over to be seen. Yeah, there we go. Hold on to that feeling. I have two of those. I'm going to leave these for later. Put them down below. And that one requires a big bucket. Yeah. So I have a big bucket. Well, but then it's going to use a lot of my soil. Oh, well, that's life. Hey, Jenny. Where you guys going?
To the writers group.
Oh, nice. Is my boy going to be there?
Yeah, I think so. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, boy. Yeah, you know, my soil, my plant experiment.
You
But
gotta change your username to Renard Burnett so people will know how to find
yeah, you're right. I'll work on that. Boy, that's using a lot of dirt. I need more dirt, Jenny.
because Mosaic isn't gonna be people's.
Well, that was for something else, but it was already available, so. Well, that's a lot of soil. I used the whole little mix I just did. There'll be one big one gone. Damn. Of course, I'm going to cut these off. Yeah, and see if I can't make some greens. That one's a little old. I might dump that one. Don't look so good. Bye. Bye, Felicia. Now, I usually never cut off all these leaves when I but I need them. Collard greens out the deal. Yeah. Now, how many I should leave from the top is a great question. Well, really tall in that pot. I need to get it further down. I'm going to cut the base shorter. Yeah, I am. Anyway, it's a little narrow down. Who knows what that means, but off it goes. Let's just see. Probably if I take off more leaves, no, I'll probably make it right here. So now I have two small ones. and one big one. Okay, I'm getting a little crowded here on my table, so let me put these. This one. No, those are all small. You know, this one gets the most sunlight, so this is probably why it's done this. Because look, there's another one growing here that's 25 inches long. So I'm going to take this there too. Geez, Louise. Okay, but it doesn't matter. Well, we cut them. One's going to die, many will die. And since the other pot is the same size, I'm going to assume that I need to make it the same size. That one more should come off, though. I don't know what I'm doing. It's an experiment. Maybe someone will come and I'll cut it right there. And hopefully, idea. Okay, so this one is another big one, but do I have another big pot? I don't. And the thing is, I'm getting rid of the big ones. Some I should just put in the dirt and see what the difference is. And maybe you can see me, maybe you can't. I don't care. I'll work on this. I have to do the plants now. This is just the cut it off. Doing. I don't know how it decided to grow so sturdy after I cut the plant top out of it. You know, smaller pot for that. That one maybe. I have. But it doesn't have a drain hole. Oh, it does have a drain hole. It just drains differently. Okay, so if I do that one, maybe it'll work. I don't know. That's a little short. Okay, maybe. I'm not sure. What the heck? If it lives, it lives. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Yeah, I know I don't have any bigger pots back there. I took them all out. Well, I'm fantasizing now about having more pots. Okay, so I'm gonna need that much soil again. No, okay. I don't need to worry about that just yet. I'm gonna take off. Put that much. I want it right there. So that ought to do. Can't get any more of those in there, so I'm gonna make some more soil. This one could sit here. Boy, that's been kind of whatever. Well, whatever. It'll do whatever it does. It's gonna do whatever it does. If they live, they live. If they don't, they don't. I'll still have soil. bought this bag specifically for this. Okay. Now, probably gonna have to mix some more, because this is probably only gonna fill this one. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Only gonna fill that one. Okay, it's not even full. All right, well, one more time. Then I might have to just let it go. I'm out of soil. Yep. Okay. I don't know if the boys can see me. I gave them both the link. But, you know. Okay. There we go. There we go. Probably there's a certain amount of time I should let it sit in that stuff, in that root stuff, but I don't know what to do. I'm just doing something. They usually grow and I just stick them in the dirt, so this is a bigger move for them. Yeah, it is. Okay. And my glove busted. I need another glove. Life is what it is. Well, I think what I'm going to do is put them in the pots, because it doesn't make any sense. I'll pour a little bit of that root stuff in the middle of each one of these in hopes that, you know, some of it will soak in. I have plenty of it, and I can make plenty of it, so. Yep. Yeah, I'm not going to put so much it runs out. Just give it a little bit. Okay. So I'm going to start with the first one I took out. I believe it was one of these little ones. Oh, I didn't pour them in there. Okay. So I'm going to start with the little ones and let those sit in that root stuff a little bit longer. Well, at least one thing, the water's not coming out of the bottom of them, so I'm not putting too much, or the root and grow. So I'm going to take one of these and stick it in here. Yeah, there you go. Stick it in there. Yeah, it's stuck in. Put some more dirt. Soil, not dirt. Dirt's in my yard. Soil is in my pots. Take that out. That's too big. And good. Oh, some came out of that one. Oh well. So there's one. What it's gonna do, I have no idea. But I've gotten one done. I'm gonna sit it down here underneath the camera and let it be whatever it's gonna be. Take another one. Stick it in here. Yep. Shit, hopefully roots will come out. Ugh. Yeah, we'll see. It's gonna live. They always do, but a lot of the leaves usually die. And now I'm not listening to my music, which is kind of sucky. But that's okay. Okay, that was quick. Bam. That's two down. Of course, Leslie's back. And you know that I'm pouring that in there and it's spilling out on the table. Okay, so now I need a really big one. maybe let those sit a little bit longer. So I have three. I have 3 pots. I think I cut them all the right length for the pot themselves. So rather than do anything else right now, I got those 3. Let me see. Can't take any of those. I'm not taking the tops off today because there's not enough time. And then this one is doing whatever it's doing. It's creating more. This one I'm not ready to take off. Oh, there's another one here. Yeah, that one should come off. Yeah, that one should come off. So I'm going to have to maneuver around the camera over here. Ugh. Okay, so I got one more. Trying to see which ones really need to come off. That one needed to come off. This one here, I should maybe let it do more, but it's so narrow at the bottom, I don't think it's going to do anything. It looks like it's having trouble growing. So, take it off. There you go. Even if I put it in a small pot. Yeah, because it's such a narrow stalk. Yeah. And take the leaves off and, you know, whatever. Let them be collard greens. Yeah, see, this one's really in bad shape for whatever reason. I don't know, because the worm ate it. God only knows. But this one I'm going to do really different. I'm going to, since it's already suffering, I'm going to take all the leaves off except a very few. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm going to cut it really small so I can put it in a small pot. Yeah, I think I'll do that. This is going to be a different one. I don't want that leaf, even though the worms liked it. I'm taking that one off. So I'm only going to leave that many leaves on this one. And I'm going to put it in a small, tall pot like this. So let me see. I'll put it maybe about right there. Boom, done. Okay, so that's all I got left of that one. I'm gonna stick it in this fluid and let it sit for a while. Oh, and then this one needs a pot. And it's kind of got a narrow stalk, and I need a slightly taller pot, bigger pot even. God, another big pot. Okay. Well, that's why I got the big pots.
Anyway, I gotta move on here, but he's great.
I gotta keep an eye on him. I'm glad you pulled up the
All these don't have
straight floor over there. Have a good day, Les.
All right, you too.
I see you got Leonard back at full capacity now.
Oh man, Mike, I'm busy as all get out. Call myself planting my collard greens.
And you're getting overtime working on Sunday.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have to go back to work soon.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's okay. I don't mind. I just hope I can make it through the shift.
Yeah. Well, you gotta have a few fun days in the way for Leonard, right?
A few. Maybe I need to put that one in a tall one too. I don't know. Maybe this one's not much taller. Oh, they're not much
Mike,
taller.
come back to it for 1 second. I just want to tell you one something.
I'm filming.
Oh, are you?
I'll come see you.
I just had a couple words I wanted to say.
Okay, I'll come see you.
I'm doing a video. Nice.
You know, I'm gonna die one day. At least there'll be one video.
Yeah.
Even if it's only a corny video.
Maybe that's the best kind.
Right? Okay, so I'm gonna leave that many on there. This one probably needs to come off too, but I'm not. And then maybe I'll put it in this pot. This pot's kind of wide though. Why do I need such a wide pot? To just eat up a lot of dirt, a lot of soil. And these are all just so short. They don't even, and they got drainage. Maybe this one. Oh, it's the same height as that one, but it's more room. I'll go with the more room concept. Yeah, I'll go with the more room concept. Are those the same height? Yeah, just about. Okay. Yeah, that's a little prettier. That's a little prettier, but I don't like the way that one drains. Okay, that'll be an experiment. That they have a little drainage thing on the bottom. Well, maybe that works. So let's do this. Probably be soil to right there. Cut it off right there. Bam. And put her in the water. Put her in the fluid. Come on, you go in there, girlfriend. There you go. Now I need soil in this pot. So I'm running out of the split mix. And I'm gonna pour a little bit in there, not much. Just a little bit in the center where I'm gonna put it. Yeah, stop there, because it's just gonna soak through anyway. But that's a little extra on the thing. Okay. I don't know how long I'm supposed to leave them in the fluid. Maybe I'm not supposed to leave them in there at all. I wish I could pause this. Let's see what's going on. Oh, looks like I can open it. But it just only, oh, it's live, that's why. So it's only gonna show me what it shows me. Okay.
Hey, Bernard.
Yeah.
Those clothes on the floor of the bedroom in there, are those all dirty?
Yeah, I'm gonna put them in the laundry.
Okay, because I'm going to add some of my own and put them all in together.
All right,
Also,
thanks for coming into my show.
what are you talking about?
I'm filming.
Can you pause it?
No. I'm busy. We are when I finish getting this done.
How much time?
30 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna take the biggest one. Yeah, the biggest one. I'm gonna put it in the soil. There you go. There you go. And put some soil around it. I need to probably put some of the other soil. Well, it doesn't matter. Well, maybe a little bit. Okay. I had to come up with a different method to try to do this because putting them in the ground wasn't really working out so well. It was working, but not good. And I'm hoping that this will be a better process. Okay, guess what? That's as good as it gets. Good as it gets. And the next bigger one. Which one is the next big one? I thought it was this one. I think I cut them each for each pot though. So this is probably the one I cut for this pot. Or Is it? No, that doesn't look right. Looks like this is the one. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna be out of a mix now. Okay, well, doesn't matter. I don't care if anybody sees this or doesn't see it. It's just me having fun, and it will be captured. That's the big thing. It will be captured. I still need a little more. Okay. Let's hope that they grow. I might have to cut more of the leaves off, but that first one has a lot of leaves and they're gonna die, I think. But when they start to wilt, I'm gonna cut them straight off. That's what I'm gonna do. I don't have to trip on that. Okay. I think this was the next one. Yes. It should be able to go down there. Yep. Yep. And it is what it is. How the boys can't see me. I only shared it with them. But it's public if anybody wanders across it. At least it's a shady day, like it said, to do this. Okay, great. There you go. There you go. There's another one down. So it looks like I have 5 done. Yeah. I got a couple more. I didn't let them sit in that stuff too long. Okay, so the couple more, I think, oh, don't go away. I think I'll put them in these 2 pots. And this time I'm going to just use plain root soil, or the Fox, what's it called? Fox Farm. Yeah. Again, I'm going to pour a little bit in the middle where I put the root. That's it. I think I'll put this bigger one in there. How is it looking in relationship to the thing? Yeah, that's perfect. To me, that's perfect. I don't know if that's really how it goes, but that's how it's going today. Yeah. That's how it's going today. Yeah. Now, where I'm going to put them to grow is beyond my comprehension, but I'm going to put them somewhere. This one needs a smaller one. Yeah, it does. So, I'll use one of these. It ain't that much smaller, is it? Okay, how about this one? Let's see. Yeah, I think I like that. Whatever that is. I don't know what that is. Get it out of there. Okay. So we'll see what they do. We'll see what they do. That's it. A little bit in there just to give it something. And fill it up. Yep, fill it up. Ooh, that's too much. Okay, well, so I think I got rid of most of my big problems, the big ones that were growing too much. But it's time to go do the shopping. Let me check one more. And maybe the experiment I'll do with this one. Okay, that's just a whole one. Those are little ones. Is there one over here? I think this one. Maybe there's two. The others are all short. I'm going to take these two off because I don't need to save them for anything. So let me get my cutters. And I'm going to put two more in the dirt, in the soil. Oh, I could probably do that one too. Okay, let's call it 3. 1. 2. And probably this one. Yep. Even though that one's not so big. Well, I don't have a lot of soil left anyway. And maybe I'll take a lot of these leaves off of this one. Yeah, just leave a few. There you go. Oh, but if I cut them off again and didn't put them in here, well, that's okay. So, let those grow. I don't see any more. Maybe this one could go. That's 3. I could make 4. Now I'm going to let that one grow more. Alright, so guess what? I've cut them back. Yeah, I've cut them back. So, get rid of the leaves. Some are dead. I don't like them. Put them in the compost. Boom, done. Put them in the compost. Then I have a pile of collard leaves over there that can become something. And I have 1, 2, 3 more to do. And then this whole thing is thinned out enough. Yeah. So, the 3 are small. And I have 3 narrow, tall pots. I'll use those. I won't use these. I'll save these for another time. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so put all my little pots away for now. Yeah, I don't need this one. I think I can have a sip of coffee now. Yeah. Let those sit for a minute. I'll pick up my collard leaves and see how many, what kind of batch of collards I can make. Looks like that'll be good. Probably healthy for me too. Help me fight off my diabetes, eating live plants from the garden. And yeah, this is not a great video. This is not a great video, of course. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm just doing something. It's fun for me. Maybe not for others, but for me, I enjoy it. Yeah. Well, there's a lot of them here. For me to try to get it together. Yeah, there's a lot. A lot that are good. I'm going to leave that one. Yeah, a lot that are very good, actually. I'll have a whole mess of collard greens, as they say. Okay, the rest of these can go to the compost. But, look, I got a whole bundle of greens. Oh, damn, I got one more to cut. I got one more plant around the corner I need to cut. That kind of sucks. And I don't know what those will do. If I throw them in the dirt, will something root up from them? That's a great question. I don't know. I think I'll stick them in my garden and see what happens. Okay, and I have a little trash can here. I can put shit in. Yay, shit's in the trash can. Okay. Now, I was told that, okay, let me finish. No, I'm going to wait on that. I'm going to wait on that. Sweep all this dirt off my fucking board. Ugh. Messy. There goes my brand new board. Sit these here for now. They don't need to be spread out. Sit them over there like that. Whatever. That's out of the way. Let that soak for a little bit more. Those are in the things. I need to get some water on them. And there's something I wanted to do here with these. I was told by Dee that these would grow. What she said, I'm going to find the tallest ones and put them like that. I'd like to have this in my garden. They look pretty. I can probably always get more from her if it doesn't work. But she told me I'm going to follow her directions on 2 of them or 3 of them, and the rest I'm going to do myself. She said, cut them off, bam. And cut off all the little crap around them. Yes, she did. She said, cut the crap around them. And then she said, stick them in the ground. I don't get that, but okay. I'm going to cut this in half. Right? I'm going to do that to that. And I'm going to stick that in this root stuff. Let it sit in there. Who's calling me? Danny. Yes, ma'am. Okay, what is it? Uh-huh. Yes. Yes. Send me a picture. Okay, that makes sense. Show me a picture. Okay. Are you coming by or something? Okay. Well then, let me finish doing what I'm doing. Send me a picture and I'll tell you what I think. Okay. Well, I'm kind of in the middle of something right now, so I can't really look at it. So give me 10 minutes. Okay. Okay. Bye. Love you. Well, that was a little bit of an interruption, but okay. At least I can do that and still continue doing what I was doing. So the question is, Dee says these will grow like this if I put them in the dirt. I don't get it. But if I put these in the dirt, will they grow too? I don't know. So I got to find a place to put these things in the dirt and see what happens. Again, this is an experiment. Okay, so I'm gonna plant some of these. Let me put these in first. I'm gonna put them in there so they'll do something. And I'm gonna leave one hole, and I'm just gonna put these things around my garden and see if they come up. Here's another whole one. These, I got three whole ones, three big whole ones. And I don't know what all this is, but, and then I'm just gonna put this in the dirt somewhere. What is it? It's a stalk. I don't know. Put them all in the dirt somewhere. See what happens. Not that. This is garbage here now. But I'm gonna stop filming now that I've cut these. And decided what to do with them. So this one gets nothing but stuck in the ground, whatever that is. And then I'm gonna cut this right here and stick that in the ground. This one goes whole, not cut. Probably cutting off all those flowers makes them grow better. And I don't know if this will do anything. That's trash. Okay. And this one, I'm gonna cut it off right here. Put that in the ground. Same thing with this one. Put that in the ground. So I'm gonna put those pieces in the ground. All these things are gonna find a home in the ground and see what happens. I'm not gonna film that. I'm gonna just put these last two collards in their buckets. And then I'm gonna take the collards to someplace I can water them and get them watered. Okay, so did I have two or three? I had three. Okay. Now these three are gonna have pure fox, ocean fox, whatever this is, soil. Yeah, they are. I need another scooper. If I had a scooper, that'd be better. But guess what I got? A bucket, a pot. Yeah, just pour it like that. There you go. Done. And one more. And I still have some of this soil left, so it might work. Yeah, that worked. Get out of there. Yeah, that worked. And I'm gonna do the same process I did with the other ones. I'm gonna pour a little bit in the center where I'm putting the pollard tree. Okay, just a little. Because I don't care, I don't really want it to run through, but at least right around the tree itself, they'll be okay. Probably gonna run through. All right, so there's one. How's it gonna fit? Yeah, take a. Oh no, I'm not gonna take any more off. I'm gonna put it like that. There you go. Just gonna do these however they do and call it good. Yeah. It's getting hot anyway. Ooh, this one's really long. That's okay, it'll be alright. Really don't know about that. It might need to be. I'm gonna leave it alone. I don't care if they're shorter or not shorter. Whatever. It's all just an experiment, me wasting a lot of time that I could be doing something else. But at least my plants are being attended to. Which plants are like having babies. You gotta do stuff for them all the time. Yeah. I might have put them too far in the bottom of the pot. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. And if I was smart, I would put them in something that would hold water and let them soak the water up from below. That would be the smart thing to do. Yeah. But who said I was smart? Yeah, you know. Okay, so I got a whole bunch of collard green plants that are gonna need to try to grow. So what I think I'm gonna do, I don't like the way that one's sitting. You can move over. Yeah, there you go, right in the middle. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 collard plants that I've planted. These are just going in the dirt. Those are going in the dirt. I could put one of these in here. So I have 2 that don't get any action and 1 that gets some root action. Oh, well, there's a second one here. Oh, there's another one here. Okay, I'll give it some root action too. Let it sit in there for a while. So 1, 2, well, I wanted to do 3. So I'll take the smaller one, the less hardy one. Okay. On that note, I'm going to stop. Yep, I'm going to stop. Squish my little excess dirt back into the bag, because that's okay. I don't care. Some plant might just need these leaves and this dirt to make it do better. Boom, done. Cheap, 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 cheap. Now, I'm going to stop this filming, and the rest of the stuff is just me doing something. So, thanks for watching. It was tons of fun for me. I don't know about anybody else, but I think I got something accomplished. Yeah, I do. Yep. I needed to move that bucket, but that's where we are now. I've got all those done. Okay, I'm going to end the stream now. Thanks for watching, and